The Wild West frontier of the 1870s was a place of stark isolation. Settlements like this one, with its lone saloon and dusty streets, were often hundreds of miles from civilization. Tumbleweeds and distant mountains symbolized both freedom and vulnerability. Over 30% of frontier towns were abandoned within a decade due to harsh conditions. Yet these outposts became crucibles of resilience, where settlers forged communities against all odds. The golden sunset here marks not just the end of a day, but an era of untamed wilderness. Inside the saloon, settlers gathered to share maths and dreams. The concept of manifest destiny drove over 400,000 pioneers westward between 1840 and 1870. This worn map shows proposed routes fraught with danger. Cholera, river crossings, and Native American resistance claimed 1 in 10 travelers. The child's star locket represents hope. Many carried such tokens from abandoned homelands. Ironically, these very dreams of prosperity would contribute to the ecological devastation of the Great Plains and cultural destruction of indigenous peoples. Violence erupted without warning. Historians estimate over 20,000 homicides occurred in the Wild West, 5 times the national average. This outlaw raid mirrors real incidents like the 1876 Northfield, Minnesota bank robbery by the James Younger Gang. Moonlight reveals the attackers' mix of Confederate veterans, displaced cowboys, and desperate miners. Their Spencer repeating rifles, firing 15 rounds per minute, made them deadly. Such chaos prompted the formation of the Texas Rangers, 1835, and Pinkerton Detective Agency, 1850. Though justice remained uneven. Medical care was primitive yet innovative. Civil War experience led to advances. This doctor's kit contains morphine syringes, first used 1853, and carbolic acid for sterilization, pioneered 1865. Nurses combined European herbalism with Native American remedies. The yarrow poultice here was used by both cultures. Shockingly, 60% of frontier deaths came from infection rather than initial injuries. The star chart reflects how celestial navigation guided both travelers and the timing of medical procedures according to astrological beliefs common at the time. By 1890, the frontier was declared closed. The railroad tracks gleaming in dawn's light represent how the Transcontinental Railroad, completed 1869, reduced cross-country travel from 6 months to 1 week. The child planting a tree symbolizes reforestation efforts after the buffalo slaughter. Ironically, the sheriff's badge she wears, modeled on real ones from Tombstone, Arizona, marks the transition from vigilante justice to organized law enforcement. This sapling, nourished by memories, the buried locket, embodies how the West's tragedies seeded America's modern identity.